All right, we are going to practice speaking English. That's what we do here, right? Let's do this. Let's jump into the practice. I want you to repeat after me. The world can be incredibly noisy. The world can be incredibly noisy. The world can be incredibly noisy. No matter where you look, say that part, no matter where you look, there are voices telling you how to live. There are voices telling you how to live. Who to be and what choices to make. No matter where you look. No matter where you look just means no matter everywhere. There are voices telling you, people telling you how to live your life, who you should be, and what choices you should make. Say that with me. No matter where you look, there are voices telling you how to live, who to be, and what choices to make. Try it again. No matter where you look, there are voices telling you how to live, who to be, and what choices to make. Society has its own timeline, dictating when you should graduate, find success, or settle down. So society has its own timeline, its own set time. Dictating means telling you when you should graduate, telling you to find success, telling you when to settle down. Settle down is when you establish a stable life. Maybe you start a family, you settle down. All right, let's move on. But here's the reality. No one else is living your life but you. No one else is living your life but you. But here's the reality. No one else is living your life but you. Try it. Have you ever heard that soft voice inside you? A whisper urging you to take a different path. Oh, so a soft voice inside of you is whispering to you. It's a feeling telling you, I should take a different path in life. It's urging you. It's saying, oh, you should take a different path. This path that you are taking right now is not the path for you. All right, say this with me. Here we go. Have you ever heard that soft voice inside you? A whisper urging you to take a different path. Have you ever heard that soft voice inside you? A whisper urging you to take a different path. Perhaps it nudged you to try something new. It nudged you. It lightly pushed you. If you lightly push something, you nudge it. Stop nudging me. All right. Perhaps it nudged you to try something new or to walk away from something that didn't feel right. One more time. Perhaps it nudged you to try something new or to walk away from something that didn't feel right. That voice is your own, the part of you that knows what's best for your journey. Even when the world pushes you in another direction. All right, I'm going to say it again. Here we go. That voice is your own, the part of you that knows what's best for your journey. Even when the world pushes you in another direction. Even when the world pushes you in another direction. Even when the world pushes you in another direction. Try that last part. All too often, though, we tune it out. We tune it out. If you tune something out, we don't listen to that voice. We ignore it all too often. Doubt creeps in. Doubt is uncertainty, and it seeps in. It starts to seep in, and fear takes the wheel. If something takes the wheel, it takes control. Fear takes control. Fear takes the wheel. Doubt creeps in, and fear takes the wheel. Doubt creeps in, and fear takes the wheel. What if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What will others think? What if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What will others think? You try it. We silence that voice and choose the path that seems safe, the one that satisfies others. So we silence that voice in our mind and we go ahead and we just choose the path that seems safe. This path seems safe. That's the one that will make everybody happy. It will satisfy other people. It satisfies others. Follow me. We silence that voice and choose the path that seems safe, the one that satisfies others. But deep down, we often feel off balance, stuck, or lost. But deep down, we often feel off balance, stuck, or lost. Remember this. That voice inside you exists for a reason. All right, let's just do that part. Remember this. That voice inside you exists for a reason. Try it. Okay, so what is the reason that it exists? It's guiding you, revealing where you're truly meant to go. It's guiding you, revealing where where you're truly meant to go. All right. If you pause for a moment to listen, to really tune in, listen carefully, tune in, you'll discover it's still there, always has been. You'll discover it's still there, always has been. You may not have all the answers just yet. And things may seem unclear. But trust yourself. Trust that quiet feeling within you. All right, from the top. You may not have all the answers just yet, and things may seem unclear, but trust yourself. Trust that quiet feeling within you. Together, you may not have all the answers just yet, and things may seem unclear, but trust yourself. Trust that quiet feeling within you. Because the life that is meant for you truly begins when you finally decide to listen. Because the life that is meant for you truly begins when you finally decide to listen. Say it with me. Because the life that is meant for you truly begins when you finally decide to listen. All right, that is it. Now we're going to do it nonstop. Shadow me, follow along. Let's practice speaking English. The world can be incredibly noisy. No matter where you look, there are voices telling you how to live, who to be, and what choices to make. Society has its own timeline, dictating when you should graduate, find success, or settle down. But here's the reality. No one else is living your life but you. Have you ever heard that soft voice inside you, a whisper urging you to take a different path? Perhaps it nudged you to try something new or to walk away from something that didn't feel right. That voice is your own, the part of you that knows what's best for your journey, even when the world pushes you in another direction. All too often, though, we tune it out. Doubt creeps in and fear takes the wheel. What if I fail? What if I make a mistake? What will others think? We silence that voice and choose the path that seems safe, the one that satisfies others. But deep down, we often feel off balance, stuck, or lost. Remember this, that voice inside you exists for a reason. It's guiding you, revealing where you're truly meant to go. If you pause for a moment to listen, to really tune in, you'll discover it's still there, always has been. You may not have all the answers just yet, and things may seem unclear, but trust yourself. Trust that quiet feeling within you. Because the life that is meant for you truly begins when you finally decide to listen. Boom. Good workout. Good English speaking workout. Keep moving forward on these little practice sessions, one video at a time. You can get all the steps at EnglishCoachChad.com. I will see you in the next step.